So my experience with pitching in Silicon Valley to the hardware sort of startup scene in general was very fantastic last night. We pitched and it was very nice to sort of, they responded very well. So that means that we, the UK company, we actually have a leg to stand on when it comes to Silicon Valley. So that was really cool.
So today, here in Palo Alto, we went to visit Precise Automation. And they're interesting because whilst they're an industrial automation company, they're focused on minimising the cost of their solutions to enable a wider market.
I enjoyed seeing some of the problems that Precise Automation were solving, because they're very similar to what we have to work on.
After meeting Precise Automation, we met with Intuitive Surgical. Everybody in the party was blown away by their Da Vinci robot.
We have 3,000 Da Vinci surgical systems around the world, 2,000 in the US, and about 500 in Europe, and about 500 throughout the rest of the world. So the advantage of a Da Vinci system is to do precise surgery through small incisions, whereby the patient may otherwise have had a large open incision if not for the Da Vinci.
And finally today, we met with the SRI, Stanford Research Institute, a huge component of the robotics ecosystem here in Silicon Valley.
Going to SRI today was a really, really exciting moment. They're doing a whole bunch of fantastic technology in our own area, and yet, this being Silicon Valley, they said, let's collaborate. How can we work together? How can we push this technology further and faster?
The most interesting part today was SRI, so the Research Institute. We've seen some really amazing products, but what really stood out for me was the micro-technology sort of product they're developing. What was nice was that they were thinking of using it for manufacture, and what I saw in there was a way to teach kids about swarm robotics.
This is a wonderful event where we're able to welcome the UK robotics mission to Silicon Valley and show a kind of typical Silicon Valley network event, which is large, active, energetic, innovative, and full of energy.
You talk to somebody and they say, I must introduce you to this person. You should go and see those people. Here's something you've got to go and do. We can work together on that. That's a really fantastic, eye-opening spirit to be working in, I think.
So from a local perspective, a lot of what goes into planning the mission is trying to figure out what is going to be interesting for the companies that are coming over.
But Intuitive today, that was something that's completely different. That was like, oh my God, how cool are these machines? And it really opened my eyes.
There are lots of great research, lots of exciting ideas, lots of interesting companies.
Summing up the trip, it's mostly being about the people. They're very enthusiastic and people encourage each other.